telling these stories sometimes it's difficult. It's so difficult telling these stories sometimes. I mean, like, they be like, so much to tell. Like, I remember when I got pregnant at 16. You know, I watched my sisters and a couple of other girls in church got pregnant at 16. But the way none of them was treated the way I was treated. I was treated totally different. And I remember, like, they all had to sit in the back. We all had to do that. But it was different for me. I've never seen them had to be openly tell the mother they apologizing to the mother in the church. I'd openly apologize to my mom that I was pregnant at 16. My sister, me and her got pregnant around about the same time. I'll just say that. But, you know, they didn't do her. Like they did me. But anyway, it's like I'm sitting here just thinking. And my story isn't her story. My story is a little different, but it's the same story, but totally different. As you see, I'm taking my time. Excuse me. I'm sorry if I'm taking a little more longer than y'all usually used to, but let me tell my story. Okay, I'm gonna tell it. I was 16 and I was pregnant with my son Jalik, who, God bless him, that he's 28 years old now. But I don't know. I'm just gonna go to this part because there's so much into the story I could say. But they invited this lady to come preach. She was supposed to be an evangelist. She was supposed to come out of New York or whatever, and she was supposed to be a prophet. So at the end of one service one night, I'm not even gonna go to the end of service. I gotta go to one night we was in church and she was there, and the pastor was in the pulpit. My mama was there, and I was pregnant. She called me up front and told me to lift my hands or whatnot. And I lift my hands in front of the church, in front of everybody. And the lady had told me I'm going to be good for nothing. I'll be nothing but a whore. That what she told me. That's what she did one night. My mama was sitting right there when she did it, and the pastor didn't stop her, and my mama didn't correct her. Nobody did anything, but this is what they left it as. They left it just like that. They said I would be nothing. I'll be good for nothing. Hold on. Sorry, I didn't know I was still so broken about it. I thought it was a thing of the past, but nah. Because I'm not finished the story. Because then the night came, right before the night came, the woman, she did it again to me. She said, she pointed at me and said, no more babies, no more babies, no more babies, no more babies, no more babies. And the church went up in a praise. Crazy part is the woman was a witch. They found out she was a witch later on, by the time I was 18. I was some broken teenager. I was jacked up. I was so messed up. I tried to become what she said. Then nobody, and still to this day, even though I'm not the same person, people still try to look at me as the same person, not knowing what I went through because of that one moment. And by the time I was 18, that's when they came and said that she was a witch. She done had to curse my wound and put curses all on top of me, and nobody broke anything off me. not knowing that was on me, because it was really jacked up. Nobody never thought about me. And when I was out there, I was just a whore, and I was on drugs, and that's what I was. This right here is too much. I don't even, it's like, now understand, I have been dealt with that part. I have dealt with that part. I have came off the streets. I've got myself together. I've done things they said I'll never do. For one thing, they told me I'll never get married. They said, you're a whore, you're a tramp, you'll never get married. That's another story. I'm talking about 16. I'm talking about 16. I'm not even talking about before 16. I'm just talking about at 16. I'm 44 years old now. I promise y'all, I ain't meant to be crying like that, because I ain't know it was that deep. That's something I got to go get. I need God to work on that, because that's something deep inside me. I didn't know it was hitting me like that.